another 49ers saga,
Woo!
and
Let the drama begin.
it's getting pretty spicy as we speak. What is up, everybody?
What is CG? We in the motherfucking Super Bowl, CG.
We in the Super Bowl, and shout out to my boy David McNiner. It's been a while, but it's good to see him. Salabo Empire.
Hey, David. Hey, boo.
Shout out to the Salabo Empire. Shout out to the 831 Salinas, California. Y'all know what's up. What up, my boy Ray Gonzalez, my OG, triple OG man, repping the Bay. And what is up, Daniel Barry? What is up, everybody? This is Super Bowl week, but nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. It's like flag football.
All I want for my birthday is a motherfucking Super Bowl. That's it.
I agree. And let's be honest. This is not the best KC team. This is not. Their defense is injured right now. Kansas City's offense is not the same. Like, they don't have Tyreek Hill. They don't have Juju Swister. They just have Travis Kelce. They have Rashid Rice, who's kind of coming into his own. Who else? Marquez Scanley, not good. Let's see. Miko Hardman, not good. Kadarius Toney, not good. They don't scare me. That's why I'm so confident about this matchup. Oh, yeah, they can bring the Swifties, but Swifties is not going to matter. She don't play on the football field. So I don't think it matters. I think the fact that they got the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, they just wanted to make sure that the Taylor Swift drama was in the Super Bowl. I don't think they're giving the Chiefs the Super Bowl right off the bat. No, they're giving it to the Niners because they want to give that story to Brock Purdy. Chiefs already accomplished so much that it would be good to give it to Brock so he can get the story of a lifetime that people can be inspired by. But we'll see. We'll see if that story comes to fruition that that Brock Purdy becomes. Because did you see what Jed York said? Yeah, who cares, Dallas?
Yeah, huh?
Did you hear what Jed York said?
I don't care about Jed York. He just needs to win the Super Bowl.
No. Jed said something interesting that kind of caught my attention. Like he said, he thought when Kyle was having a little discussion with him, he thought it was going to be a bad thing. But then when he came to find out that the quarterback that they ended up drafting, they liked him better. And I guess Jed says usually when you invest so much on a guy like Trey and those other guys and you pay Jimmy so much money, but you think the other guy's going to be better, that can be a bad thing is what he said. But he says it's a blessing now. But, yeah, Jed York is kind of stepping away from telling people what to do. So he's kind of been doing his part where he hasn't got involved.
I guess.
Jerry Jones needs to take some corners like that. Yeah, let the coaches do all this stuff. But how do you feel about this matchup? Like, another week, and then we got a chance to go with the score prediction maybe by next week. So all we want is a win, and that can cement Kyle Shanahan's legacy. Like you said, it's Super Bowl.
I'm actually excited for the matchup, to tell you the truth. I'm actually excited for the matchup. I just want my fade. That's it. I don't care about nothing else.
Yeah. Can we please cover Kelce? Can we double him at least? Just double Kelce, please. Shouldn't be that hard. I saw what the Raiders did. They actually doubled Kelce. That's the blueprint. Yeah, I'm excited about this Super Bowl. the funny part is, if you had to be a Raiders fan and had to deal with the fact that these two teams are at your stadium, that's going to suck. I think it's just funny how they lost interest now. Now they're even thinking about not watching it. They're saying, "Nah, I ain't watching this shit." That's sad, huh?
I think the only thing I'm worried about is our secondary. That's it.
I think it's only Avery Thomas that concerns me. I don't think Lenore or Ward scares me as much. I think it's Avery Thomas to me. Avery Thomas has to play good, or else our secondary gets called off for stupid flags, and then he gets all fucking aggressive. I mean, that's my only concern is Avery Thomas. Our safeties can be okay. I think as long as our secondaries click well, but we got to get the pressures too. So I think the pressures will make a difference. But I think our defensive line concerns me a little bit more than the secondary. I feel like our secondaries can hold up a little bit, but I think our defensive line has to stop the run. That's what we need to fix is stopping the run. We got to slow down Pacheco. Pacheco's a good running back. Like, he's underrated. Like, he may not be as good as Aaron Jones and those other backs that we face, but he's close enough.
This shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe we here, honestly.
Yeah, me too. But we got
a lot of work to do. Like, as much as people want to shit on Mahomes, fuck that. That nigga was garbage the whole season. He's still in this bitch. Like, we got some work to do, man.
I'm glad we're playing Kansas City because I didn't want to play Baltimore. I'll be honest with you. They're just too much. You know what really hurt Baltimore? They stopped running the ball.
Both of them are too much for us.
Baltimore stopped running the ball. They were only down by 7 points. Why stop running the ball? Made no sense.
Okay. Both of them are actually too much. Like, it's scary.
Oh. Happy birthday, Danielle. I guess is it your birthday?
It was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday? Happy belated
birthday. Yeah, so I said all I wanted for my birthday is a Super Bowl.
Well, can the football gods give Danielle her birthday present? Give her a Super Bowl win?
That's it. I've been waiting since the Great Depression, man. Just give me one.
Give you one, but who would you want as your Super Bowl MVP? Let's say hypothetically we do win.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey? Okay. Okay, if I had to choose my own MVP, that's a tough one. Yeah, McCaffrey would probably be obvious because if you look at the Chiefs' injury right now, their defensive line is gonna take a devastating blow. Charles Omenihu is out for the season. Derek Nandi, whatever his name is, their run stopper, he is out for this game. And there is a possibility that their linebacker may be out. Willie Gay, he might be ruled out. Joe Thuney, their guard, he might be out of this game. So we have an opportunity to capitalize. As far as Chris Jones, he should be able to play because I think he practiced fully, but I think he's dealing with the quad, but he should play anyways. I think there's just a couple key players, but Niners are fully healthy. George Kittle is just practicing with – I think he's going to rest, but it's not going to affect him from playing this game. A lot of our guys are not going to be they're not going to be ruled out for this game. So the question to the Niners are we going to try to fix the run? Then why not activate Kalia Davis? He's eligible to be activated off IR if we wanted to. Ooh,
I heard that they were sitting Chase Young.
If they do sit Chase Young, I'm not against it. If they do, but I think it's rumors. I'm not against sitting Chase Young, but who will we have the option with? Is it Robert Beal Jr., or can we move Armstead to the end and get some other D tackle to play that spot? Maybe that might work better.
See, the problem I have with this team is, I said I want coffee too. I'll take coffee in the Super Bowl. Is when we got Hargrave, he was supposed to be the missing link. Yeah, didn't work. We got Gregory. He was supposed to be it. It worked for a while with Chase Young, and then it just stopped.
It faded away. Maybe we might need to give that kid from Georgia some reps, Robert Beal Jr. I heard he's got a good motor and he's got some good upside. We just haven't played him much.
Yeah. Give him some reps.
Yeah, get the
You
kid
got a
some.
whole toy chest full of weapons.
Yeah, I wish there was a way we can
I
get
ain't gonna even hold you.
Wish there was a way we can get Drake Jackson off IR, but we can't. And Cleveland Farrell can't even come off IR. Unfortunately, that's what sucks about it.
Nope.
So if they
Hufunga. Hufunga is deeply missed.
yeah, I think losing Hufunga hurts more than most of our defense. I think he's the one that does good against the run also. But I mean, if I had to choose, I think like you said, the secondary may be the only concern, but I don't think it's that big of a deal because it's our run defense. Our D line does not get enough pressure. They don't get home. So I think if we can get pressure, then maybe our secondary can hold up pretty well. That's the problem with Shanahan, dude. If none of your veterans are stepping up, dude, I'm sorry, bro. I'd rather play the fucking rookie who's hungry. That kid, Robert Beal, he played at Georgia. He knows what it takes to win championships. I would play the kid. Robert Beal's got motor. Robert Beal runs a 4.3 something, or what is it, a 4.3 or 4.4 speed? This guy can set the edge. I don't get why Shanahan just doesn't let these other young guys play, man. I mean, he did play Jair Brown, so
It's in the bay. It's something in the water. They don't like rookie. Coach Kerr the same way, man. It's something in the water. I don't know what it is.
yeah, we do need to play Robert Beal, dude. I'm sorry, like Chase Young just isn't cutting it right now. I'm not against sitting Chase Young. Yeah, he's got great moves. He can bend too, and he's quick off the snap too. That's what makes Robert Beal Jr. so good because when he played at Georgia, he was a rotation guy, but he was very effective off the edge a little bit. I don't know why we can't play this
Hey,
kid. We should play him.
did you see the Bosa slander he been getting all day?
Yeah, Bosa. Then he just got a sack.
Yo,
He got golfed twice.
no, you must didn't see the tweet.
Oh, the referee thing?
Nope. The Patrick Mahomes tweet.
Oh, Bosa got
So
slandered.
C. Lewis said that Patrick Mahomes is the only one that can stop Bosa from winning the Super Bowl in Black History Month. I was like, yo.
That's cold.
Yeah, he did. Yo.
It better not be that reason.
Oh, well, because you know the racial allegations. So
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
all that stuff that
he
goes on.
can't never live that down. He ain't gonna never live that down.
Yeah, some people are. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to politics like everybody else. As long as you can play ball, I don't really care what they got in interest wise. I don't like following that politics stuff.
So are you at all nervous about Purdy?
Okay, like as far as nervous, the Chiefs defense probably may give us some challenges. Like I think they're probably like at least the bet. They at least have a. I think out of all the defense we faced all season, maybe the Chiefs are definitely the. I think they're like the third best defense we faced all season, because the Ravens is number one. Oh wait, no, Cleveland and the Ravens. The Chiefs number 3. So I think Chiefs will be the third most challenging defense we face. Like, but then again, they're going to suffer. They're going to go through some injuries right now. They may not be able to create pressure because of some of their 2 key guys. Charles Amenda, who's out. Derek Nomdi. They give up. You know how many average yards they give up? Is 4.5 yards a carry. But since they're losing some key players, it might just add up to 5 more yards a carry. So I think for Brock Purdy is just manage the game. You don't have to do too much. Don't do too much, Purdy. If the running game is working, just keep running the damn ball. I don't care if we run McCaffrey 40 damn times. As long as we win the damn Super Bowl.
That's my only concern with Brock Purdy. That's my only problem is when Kyle play isn't working, please do your own shit. Like if his stuff ain't working, do what you think is best. And if it like he's done it before where he went against Kyle and it worked out perfectly fine. Like and it's just like right now, this is the Super Bowl. This is like no time for fancy play ball, nothing.
I just think personally, if the running game is working, just run it 30 damn times or something at least. Don't stop it. If they can't stop it, just keep running it. We run the clock for them.
Yeah. Like the last time. Like the last time.
Yeah, like that Packers game where in the championship we ran the ball too many times and we won. I don't really care if Purdy just has like a Jimmy Garoppolo game because as long as we have the running game clicking, keep it going. Don't stop it. I don't want Brock Purdy to put up some. I don't want him to be the hero. I just want him to do his job. That's all I'm asking for this guy. Don't do too
Yeah,
much,
then you
kid.
could tell your coach.
He might just make some. He might make a couple big throws here and there that might make a difference, but I really want him to manage the game at this point. You don't have to be the hero. We got a good supporting cast.
Honestly, I want Kyle to be Kyle in 2019 and rotate Mason Mitchell and CMC.
Yeah, or package some sweep plays with Debo, and maybe you'll get some big
Yep.
plays like we did in that Super Bowl. We should have stuck with it. Feed CMC in this game. Yeah, I would give CMC 30 damn touches. I don't care.
But what I'm gonna tell you, Niner fans, is
Jordan Mason, give
DG
him some
tell you,
touches.
DG tell you, I'm one of the most controversial Niner fans ever,
Oh, yeah, you are.
ever. So I'm gonna tell you, Niner fans, this. Last time we faced the Chiefs, you fools said that Jimmy Garoppolo lost the Super Bowl. So that means Brock Purdy gotta win it because he ain't Jimmy. So if he don't win it, then really was it Jimmy? Was it Jimmy that lost the Super Bowl?
He'd be no different than Jimmy if he doesn't win. That's how I look at it. But if he's better than Jimmy, he's got to win the Super Bowl. This is not the best.
He's a step up.
Yeah,
He's a step up. He can scramble. His pocket presence is amazing. Now, I'm not saying the nigga is elite. Don't get me wrong. He's not an elite. He's not franchise. This is his first full season.
But he's actually making throws that you would expect that you don't. He's actually making throws that most game managers can't do. So he's a gamer.
I can name you 5 quarterbacks that can make his same throw, but don't get no respect for it. Okay. Dak, Lamar, Eli, Tom, and Peyton. But I don't see what's different.
So those traits are kind of like the better qualities. But one thing with Dak is he doesn't seem to win the big one. That's the problem. He plays scared. I think with the way you're saying it, his qualities are kind of exactly the way you look at most quarterbacks. Like one thing about Dak that nobody gives credit for is he does tend to elevate when everything is perfect. But when Kirk Cousins, he's a system guy, but he plays at a very high level. Eli Manning, that's a great example. The way you just said it, Eli Manning isn't a perfect quarterback. Hell, he ain't even better than his brother and never.
Oh, I need another one. What's my boo name? Played for the Saints. Drew Brees,
but he's a mobile Drew Brees. I call him mobile Drew Brees. Yeah.
I just want them to win. Like no fancy, no hero. Like they don't like. I get it. Even it's every Chiefs. I was in the Arrowhead space, and they were saying the amount of weapons the Niner has, the ball is against us. So I'm gonna need the most alleged greatest play caller this game has ever seen.
I hope he's coming up with some. I'm hoping that he doesn't try to get too cute, but I'm hoping these plays work actually. If he tries to do something, do what the Ravens should have done. Plan wise, use the RBs. Yes, that was the one issue with Baltimore. If you watch the conference championship, the one thing that Baltimore did not do was stuck with the running game a little more. They were only down by 7 points. Baltimore, what were you guys doing? You guys were down by 7. It wasn't like you guys were down by 3 touchdowns. Just run the ball, which I'm glad they lost, actually.
I ain't going to hold you. I don't like neither team because Baltimore cheated me out of the greatest Super Bowl comeback ever in history. Hint, Ray Lewis was retiring. I get it.
Yeah, the Chiefs, it was controversial. It was very controversial.
The way the Chiefs celebrated on me, bro. Nope.
But if I had to choose which one I would rather go against, it's Kansas City because they don't scare me as much as the Ravens. The Ravens just have too much weapons. Their running game is going to be more challenging than the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a good running back, but it doesn't seem to scare me as much. Rashid Rice is your best wide receiver besides Kelsey. That's it. Kadarius Toney.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Paul Hope? What's up, OGs? Yeah, what's up, CG? I don't care how the Niners do it. Just when I can go to the parade. I want to go to the damn parade too, man.
That's the main reason why I want my team to win is because I
And
want the
Jeffrey Thomas.
fans who never ever got to experience that. I want them to experience what that is. And Trent Williams, the real MVP of the 49ers,
Heart
if
and
y'all
soul
really want
part.
to be technical, the heart and soul of the 49ers, he
This man,
deserves this ring, man.
that man deserves a Super Bowl. He comes from Oklahoma. He's one of the greatest Oklahoma Sooner linemen of all time. Like, there's not going to be another Oklahoma Sooners lineman you're
Uh,
ever going to have. No disrespect to
why I
Lane
knew
Johnson.
you was why I knew you was gonna throw that up in there,
No,
CG.
no,
Why did you
no disrespect to Lane Johnson. You ain't the greatest Sooner lineman of all time. If you're gonna jump early like that, nah, you're not good, dude. Sorry. I gotta say, Trent is the best Sooner of all time when it comes to the lineman. There hasn't been the greatest lineman I've ever seen. What Trent Williams does is rare for an offensive lineman to do. Like, you don't see a lot of big men like him move like him, right? They don't make many Trent Williams. Trent Williams is a rare.
Trent is different. He's rare. And how Washington did him with his cancer thing, like Karma's a bitch, bro.
That's why he holds a grudge on DC. He has animosity towards them. He even said if he retires if he retires, he always looks at himself as more of a Niner than he's ever been with the DC.
Hey, OG 49er, I don't really give a shit. I ain't trying to sound like a cocky fan, but you could have raggedy ass Travis Kelsey. We got George motherfucking Kittle. That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
have a feeling. The DBs are going man up on the receivers, but focus on Kelsey. I agree. We need a double on Kelsey. Watch what the Raiders did. That was the last time they lost. The Raiders actually had their linebackers cover on Travis Kelsey. You got to have double cover on him, and then that's where Patrick Mahomes is going to think twice, and he's probably going to throw it to somebody else. So my main focus on the game plan is, try to double on Kelsey because then you'll limit the big plays out of Kelsey. And then Rice is going to have to go one-on-one with Travarius Ward. I would put Rice against Ward. Ward can cover that guy.
And you know what else works too?
What works?
Put Kittle back in the slot. For some reason, he doesn't really utilize Kittle in the slot like that. But when he did do it, that nigga was a monster. Excuse my friend.
Dude is hard. He's hard to tackle too. He is hard to tackle, especially on those short passes on the slot. Oh my god, this guy's a nightmare.
But I pray every day, CG, that I'm just Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift breakup. I go.
Hey, that's gonna be a good. Hey, actually, that's part of what they want. They probably want people to think that the Chiefs are gonna win because of this. No, Niners win. They're gonna create a breakup drama. That's gonna be like the episode of like the soap opera where they break up. Like, damn, Kelsey, you didn't win the Super Bowl. I don't want you no more, Travis. You choked.
Every diss song she wrote about her man, they ain't been right since. So
I want to see. You know what? If that happens, I want to see a Taylor Swift breakup song out of Travis. No offense to Travis, he's a good tight end, but I want to see a breakup song out of him.
She literally told Travis Kelsey in the song, "It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. I'm the problem. It's me."
Where's the weakness of the Chiefs' defense? I think it's their run defense. Their run defense is pretty bad.
Their run defense is bad.
Not only that, you lose some key players. Charles Amena, who is out with a torn ACL. Derek Nandi is your best run stopper at D tackle. He is not playing. So that's going to be their main weakness. Run CMC the ball. That's it. Run the ball with CMC. You'll be good. Or do some of those little trick plays where it catches Kansas City off guard a little bit. Did you guys hear about? I hope it does not happen. Did you guys hear about Taylor Swift getting a Super Bowl ring at Kansas City? I hope she does not get a damn ring. I don't care about her damn ring.
Her man is getting one, so she finna get one.
I don't care about this Taylor Swift. Okay, she can get the spotlight in the Super Bowl, but don't take away the Niners Super Bowl champion just because of your stupid name.
Please. You want to hear a joke I said, CG?
What's a joke?
I said, y'all know why the 49ers are favored to win? They said, why? I was like, because we got a white quarterback who loves Jesus. They tired of
Oh,
Mahomes. They
oh,
tired of Pastor Purdy looking like a young Mormon on a Saturday. Niggas a beast. Like
yeah.
I think I think Purdy understands like
It's not too
this
big
is
for him.
the game.
This is the
Like
game.
this is gonna prove who really I am. Like all the other games don't matter because this is the game. As much as people hate on Patrick Mahomes legit has no flaws. He literally is the
He
best
plays. He
quarterback.
plays. He
No
plays it.
flaws.
Yeah, he plays it like he's played it so many times. He's got more experience than most quarterbacks. So of course Patrick Mahomes is. I don't got nothing against Patrick Mahomes. I just don't like his. I don't like his rat wife or his brother. They're annoying. Those are the two most annoying
Yeah,
people.
funny. The LGBTQ is annoying. Like, come on.
No, Jackson Mahomes is annoying. And then,
Yeah, the LGBTQ is annoying.
oh my god, and then his Chuck E. Cheese wife. Oh my god, she is so annoying. I call her a Chuck E. Cheese because that's what she looks like, a damn rat.
All I know is one of you Niner chat fans, y'all better go and call y'all little John Lynch and tell him if he embarrassed me again with his raggedy suit game. Oh, no. I don't
Yeah,
know who be dressing this man, but help him. Help
Tyler.
him.
Tyler, is this even a question, my guy? I mean, don't get me wrong. Nick Bolton's a good linebacker, but come on, we got two great linebackers. We got Fred Warner and Dre Greenlaw.
Fred
They got
Warner is the best linebacker in the league, hands
I
down.
mean,
Ain't nobody better than Fred.
even if you put Nick Bolton or Willie Gay, our linebackers are still better than their linebackers. So I don't think it matters because Dre and Fred are the best dual linebackers. I would put them above the Chiefs linebackers. Um, it's just their run defense may be the weakest link. I think their secondaries have some flaws too, but not as bad as other teams we face. But I think we got to run it with
Let's keep
CMC.
Mahomes out the pocket. As people who beat him, they was like, if you don't give him no time in the pocket and you rush him, like this is when Bosa and Chase Young
Can play.
literally do their best. And that can contain and it can slow him down.
It
They
can
say about 4 sacks, he ain't the same. He's rattled. So it's like
it can work if you double Kelsey first. You got to get Kelsey. The main
oh,
game plan is to get Kelsey in check. Keep him away. Take away the best player. Do what the great Belichick has done. I'm going to take away your best player, and you're going to have to beat me with somebody else. That's what I like about Belichick's little mindset. Even though he's an old school coach, but doesn't Belichick always take away your best player at times?
yep.
That's what you want. You want to take away that best player. So we got to take Kelsey out. So I would try to put Fred or Dre on Travis
Yep. That's what
and
I'm thinking.
and then get one of our safeties or somebody that can cover well. Try to make sure it's on Kelsey or just have two linebackers on them. And then have one of our DBs or somebody try to spy on Mahomes in case he tries to scramble and limit those runs from him. I would set the edge, but I would want to make sure slow down Pacheco.
There you go.
Pacheco,
Slow him down.
he's underrated. He's really good. Not great, but good. He's a good running back. If we can stop the running game, that kind of forces Mahomes to throw the ball more than he usually does in 10. And every now and then he may have to get more pressure. What happened last time in the Super Bowl was we blew the lead. We should have ran the ball.
Who said that? Reaper? Reaper. We
Yeah.
not finna bring that up because we not finna do that, man, because I already got my anxiety levels down. I am over that.
Want to
Nope.
know? Want to know a good joke? Okay, what's up, David from Colorado? Want to know a good joke about this Super Bowl? Why are the Niners going to win the Super Bowl? Because they are going to swift the Chiefs to the Lombardi. Get it? Like
She get
swift.
on my nerves, yeah,
Like
because
Swift.
Taylor Swift. They said she gonna be jet lagged because she got a show in Tokyo, I think Japan.
But I
Then
think she's
she's
still going to have
flying
time to
out.
get there.
So it's like I just need the Niners to stay focused, ignore the noise, understand we are at home in Vegas.
Yeah, we're going
That's
to.
us.
Yeah.
So my only concern is the last two games, Detroit and the Packers. If you paid attention, my only problem is I don't know if it's due to, past injuries, but Brock Purdy, when he gets too much pressure, he gets a little rattled. And that bothers me. And then when he gets rattled, he makes like dumb mistakes, which is I keep telling the fans, understand he's in his second season. He's allowed to make these dumb mistakes, but the Detroit game, the unnecessary picks that he threw in his decision making is what bothers me. Like I feel like if he can just literally block that out, then
I
you
think
can get the Brock Purdy. Because when he's under pressure, he's not the same. Like he can't really scramble. He's been struggling to scramble.
I
I
think
don't know what it is, but
I think he finds his rhythm at some point. But like you said in the early part, he did tend to struggle a little bit. But I think he's starting to click once it comes into the late games. But who do you think is better, Montgomery last week or Pacheco? I gotta say the Lions because they got two good running games. I mean, Montgomery and Gibbs were effective. Aaron Jones was effective. Pacheco, I don't know. Like he's a good running back, but I don't think he's gonna be effective than those other two running backs. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. I think the Lions have the better offense. We face a better offense. I think this gives us the better preparation because the Lions have a good offensive line. Jared Goff was playing at a very high level. Let's not ignore the fact that Goff was playing really good football. Does that give us a better understanding of what to expect against the Chiefs? Mahomes has lesser talent, but he's still good. He's still great. So I think the Lions have given us a better look on how to prepare. We made adjustments, right? We made the adjustments. Now we just have to play better against Kansas City. I think Detroit has the better offense that we faced all season. Green Bay,
Kyle did break the streak though, CG. He's down.
Okay,
and he
so
came back.
What's Andy Reid's record against us?
0-4. We 0-4.
So is this trending towards the streak breaking?
Yeah, it got to be.
It's got to be because we've broken some streaks.
We were down, and then Purdy, because they said he won without Debo, even though he still hasn't seen him, but he won without Debo. Kyle down 17 points, came back and won. Yeah. That's the second streak.
And there's another streak that we broke.
Which one?
There's this one streak that I heard about that this is the Kirk Cousins curse, that no other team gets to the Super Bowl, which that curse is already broken. So
he's going to be a Niner. So y'all get ready.
Let's see. So the Andy Reid streak, we can break that. And we can break the 29-year drought streak. So we're looking to break streaks this year, right? We're looking to finally break one.
I swear.
One more win and we break the streak. We break the drought and streak. And we're going to have a parade, hopefully.
We're done.
Yeah. Come on, Chiefs.
And that's the thing. I want my fans to understand, to be there, to experience them winning the Super Bowl, and then you go to the parade. It is a feeling that you'll never forget.
This is Kansas City at their worst. Kansas City, you can come back to the Super Bowl next year. Just give us the damn Super Bowl. We need this more than you guys. Our fan base deserves a Super Bowl championship. And you guys have all the talent to compete next year anyways, man. Just give it to us, man. Just give it to us.
Right, we've been in the drought for 30 years, man.
We gave you guys your 50-year drought. It's time to return the favor, Kansas City. Do us the favor. Return the favor.
Hopefully his dad bought to slow his ass down.
Oh, man.
I don't know why. I think it's jet lag or something, but I think Armstead,
I think he's shaking the rust up. I think he's shaking the rust up a little more. And I think a little bit more extra rest is going to help him now. I think since he's already played through the games, I think his rust is going to start shaking off now because he's kind of shaking off the injury. He's still dealing with the foot plantitis, which I deal with on a daily sometimes.
So with Debo.
Yeah, Debo played hurt and still played good football. I mean, almost 100 yards. Almost 100 yards against that Detroit defense. Whose O-line is better?
Even though I don't respect that man at all, I want Debo to Because last year to see him cry, that broke my heart. Like
Yeah,
that broke me down. So I
yeah,
want him to be able to understand what that feeling is. But
yeah. Whose O line is better, CG? Detroit's or Queefs? I say Detroit. Detroit's got the best
Detroit,
line. I mean, Kansas City, who they got? Creed Humphrey, Joe Thuney. Joe Thuney might not even play. He might be ruled out, from my understanding, because he's dealing with a serious injury. You know who their two tackles are? Their two tackles are ranked worse than Colt McKivitz. Pro Football Focus, their grade is lower than Colt McKivitz. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm going to show you their two tackles. They're ranked worse than McKivitz. I'm not kidding. If I was joking, I'd tell you guys right now, but I'm not joking. It's funny. So, okay, their starting tackle is Juwan Taylor, right? You want to look at Pro Football Focus of where he's graded in. I'll compare the difference between McKivitz. Like, let's not include Trent because we know he's a great all-around player. He's given up 5 sacks. He is graded 52.0 grade. He's worse than McKivitz. Donovan Smith, you want to see Donovan Smith, their other tackle? They should have kept Orlando Brown.
I'm so petty.
Orlando Brown was their best tackle last year. They got rid of him. He walked out. Oh, 55.4 grade. Want to see the difference between McKivitz? So those guys are ranked.
Yeah, Joe Thuney has a torn pec.
Yeah, he might not even play. They might go with the other guy, but I'm going to show you Colt McKivitz's grade. So those guys are ranked in the 50. They're the starting tackle for the Chiefs. Okay, I want to show you the Colt McKivitz grade. Sure, he's graded in the 60s. McKivitz is graded 65.1. So those two starting tackles that I just told you for the Chiefs, they're ranked in the 50s. So that's worse. That's worse than McKivitz. Those starting tackles are worse than McKivitz. And you want to know a fun fact? Juwan Taylor has the most penalties for holding. Most penalties for holding and other stuff. And Donovan Smith is trash. He is by far the worst matchup for Nick Bosa because Nick Bosa can beat this guy. Juwan Taylor, Chase Young can probably beat him in a one-on-one match, and it probably won't matter how he gets flagged for that shit. Their only best player on their O-line is Creed Humphrey. Joe Thuney, when healthy, he's good. But they got this Trey Smith guy. I looked at his grade. It's kind of like close to what Aaron Banks is almost, I think. If I'm mistaken, I have to look at Trey Smith's Pro Football grade. That's their other guard. Like, if you look at the rest of their offensive linemen, see, 72.2, so that's kind of exactly a decent grade. But their two tackles are trash. Like, how do you go from Orlando Brown to two offensive linemen? They had remember the previous year when we played them in the Super Bowl, they had Mitchell Schwartz and Eric Fisher. They weren't that bad at tackles. But those two guys suck. Juwan Taylor sucks as a tackle. The Jaguars moved on for him. The Jaguars actually just said, we're not going to pay you that kind of money. Buccaneers said, we're done with y'all, Donovan Smith. Get out of here. Yeah, their two tackles are scrubs. It's Joe Thuney in the center that's good. So technically, their offensive lineman is exactly like our lineman. The Super Bowl would be. Oh, nice. Hopefully you get your birthday on that Sunday, man. Hopefully you get your wish. And also they false start a lot as well, too. That's one thing.
Me and Steve-O. All we want for our birthdays is just Super Bowl.
Man, what a week to go by. But then that's the problem. That's why they got Bill Vinovich for. So he won't call those dumb penalties. That's part of why they got Bill Vinovich for. So they won't call it. Prove me wrong. I don't like Bill Vinovich. That dude sucks. Somebody needs to go to his house and tell him to step aside and resign from that role. Somebody needs to go look for him because I don't like that Bill Vinovich guy. He doesn't call a lot of penalties, and plus he favors the other teams more. But as long as we get more points over the Chiefs, he can't do nothing about it. The only time we won that game was against the Cowboys. He couldn't even call the penalty right. there was a penalty that he actually didn't. He actually just pulled the flag aside and just said, "Nah, that ain't a penalty," and he let us win that game. Maybe he might not. Maybe he might do a good job. We'll see. We're hoping he does a good job because I don't like that ref. That ref sucks. Him and Jerome Booger suck. Why does Vinovich still have a job? They should go with other refs in the Super Bowl, not this bum. I think Tommy wants to take a free shot on Bill Vinovich. I think he wants to go fight that guy.
You know he does.
You know Tommy wants to go look for Bill Vinovich and go take a free shot on that guy.
Give him the opportunity and space.
Hey Tommy, if Bill Vinovich was around your area, would you take a free shot on him?
You know he would. Tommy Petty like that.
Yeah. Steve-O Suspecto. Gee. Bill Vilovich kind of like he's just a blind referee. He doesn't seem to call things down the middle. But he does call the least penalties. So maybe they're trying to avoid a lot of penalty calls because penalties do ruin the game a lot. Maybe he'll start calling some. I think for the Niners strategy is get some red gloves. Get some red gloves and maybe
it's the Super Bowl. So unless somebody really hurt, fucked up, let these motherfuckers don't call no penalties. Let these boys play football, man.
Well, the last Super Bowl we just had white gloves. We need to wear red gloves. Because we can get away with certain stuff if we use different gloves.
I wanted to wear the black uniform. It would actually throw the Chiefs off.
That would be dope. That would be like the nicest thing to wear is those black uniforms. But, if they're going to get away with holding, if I'm Nick Bosa, I go take a low blow on their linemen so they won't do that again. So they won't grab on me. So if Juwan Taylor or those other linemen grab on me, I'm going to kick them on their balls by accident and make it look like I did it accidental. And then they'll know not to hold me again. I've done that kind of tactic before. Where a guy was grabbing onto me, but all I did was kick him in the balls, and he backed, and then I beat him into the lineup. That's my strategy. If you're gonna grab me and hold me and get away with it, I'm gonna kick you in the balls. So I'm not gonna let that slide. That's the way I play. The refs never called a flag because the guy got away with holding, so he can't call a flag if I. Technically, I purposely kicked him in the balls, but I did it like I was accidentally going to kick him in the balls. That's how Bosa should win the battle. If they're going to hold you, just kick them in the balls or put your knee on their nuts. Try to go bam. Like kind of make them defend. Because they'll drop the holding part, right? If you knee them in the gut or something, they're not going to hold you.
I think our other biggest problem that we need to work on is this fetish, this addiction we have for turnovers. So I think if we work on that. Because the Niners, these last games, these turnovers have been ridiculous. And I'm just like,
Brock Purdy's got to be. I mean, Brock Purdy, I like his guts. I like his gutsy decision, but sometimes those can be costly. But I think he's kind of managed it a little bit better.
And these penalties, like,
I'm just hoping that there's not a lot of penalties. I'm hoping that the ref plays it down the middle, and I hope it does. I'm hoping that it comes down to Chiefs costing themselves the game with that penalty. Maybe Bill Vinovich will return a favor. Maybe he'll give us the ball. Who knows? If Bill Vinovich does a great job on the Super Bowl, I'll give him his flowers, but I still won't forgive him for that last Super Bowl. Bill Vilovich, you want to be on my good side? Call a game fair, and I'll give you your flowers. But as of right now, you and Jerome Booger are on my shit list. No, I take cheap shots, bro. I take cheap shots. I don't care, bro. If they're gonna let these guys get away with grabbing me, bro, I'm not gonna let that slide. I'm gonna kick them in the nuts. I don't care. They can't call a flag for that. They can't.
I don't know. That was this soft ass pansy ass league.
They can't. The refs never threw a flag on me when I did that because the guy got away with holding me. When a guy was grabbing onto me and I couldn't get out of the area to like get to the quarterback, I was getting held too hard. And then when I saw the opportunity to low blow the guy, he let go and I got to pressure the quarterback a little bit before he got to throw the ball. But still, you want to at least have that. You got to be prepared for that. If I'm Nick Bosa, try to find a way to look like you kind of accidentally kicked them in the balls. They can't hold you. Like, no, No, but they can't hold it.
I wouldn't give Bosa that advice to do.
They
Not
can't.
during this month.
They can't call the flag. Like
Not during this month. I'm
no,
trying
if
to
it's
tell you.
accidental, if you play the accidental part, if you play like you didn't mean to do it, like you know how like some people just do it randomly, they don't even notice. They can't call a flag for that.
If he do it to a white player, it's fine. But if Bosa pull that shit on a nigga during Black History Month, they
Oh
coming
no.
for his ass. They coming for his ass.
Well,
He's
Donovan.
like, he's
Oh,
not respected.
we had one in the playoffs. We did have one in the playoffs, but that was with the Lions. Nah, but I'm just saying, if somebody gets away with holding, are you gonna let them slide with the holding? Because what if it makes a difference? You got to get to the quarterback. But if they keep holding, then
I know goddamn well Tommy smoked weed. What turnovers? So we ain't had no turnovers at all. Like get the okay.
The
I'm
only
not about
turnover,
to do it.
the only turnovers we had was the missed field goal, and because that was the costly part of the game. The interception in the Detroit Lions game. What was the turnover
Packers
from the Packers?
game,
What was the turnover from the
the
Packers?
Ravens game.
But what was it? No, but I thought we were talking 2 playoff games. That's what he was thinking.
No,
Okay, the
not at
Baltimore
all.
Ravens game. Okay, Baltimore Ravens game. That was his most turnover game. 4 picks. A lot of those games are like that, but we're talking playoffs. 1 turnover. I think that's what Tommy is going with. Those 2 playoffs.
Yeah, I'm not talking playoffs. I don't want him to repeat this.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm irritated because the entire fucking season, he never did it. And then it's just like, this is the problem I have. When Kyle, like, he's so far,
So
he
that
done broke
Ravens
2
game.
streaks, but it's just like,
Hmm.
this is the main thing you got to worry about because none of the other shit you did matters. This is the game that is going to solidify Brock Purdy.
The good news is we're not facing that Ravens defense. That's the defense that had the most turnovers. What do the Chiefs got? The linebackers are okay. They got Chris Jones.
And yet they're in the Super Bowl. Like, that's the one problem I keep telling you, Niner fans, man.
They got experience, but
downplaying this. This dude had a horrible line and he was trash all season. But yet he is in the Super Bowl. Like, we gotta stop acting cocky and be a little humble.
We're not underestimating them. I'm just saying they're not the same, but yes, they are in the Super Bowl because of the experience. They're clicking.
Because Patrick Mahomes is that great.
He's that good.
No, he is not good. Brock Purdy is good.
No, he's that great.
Mahomes is great.
He's that great, but he's a generational talent. But let's not act like he doesn't have the weapons he has no more. He doesn't have Tyreek Hill. He doesn't have Juju. The defense
and yet look what he did.
That's why
it doesn't matter.
That's why I'm glad he won. Actually, I'm glad he won against the Ravens because I don't want the Ravens. The Ravens seem like too much of a defensive team that would be too much to deal with. Yeah, nobody cares about regular season because the Chiefs are a great playoff team. They know what it takes to win. I'm not underestimating the Chiefs.
Tommy, I'm not saying regular. Yes, I care about regular season. But if he performs like he did in regular season,
then
that's what you're not comprehending. I get it. Some of these new people, they don't understand.
Mahomes.
I'm not worried about fucking player on my team.
I mean,
it is my horrible coach that I am more worried about.
Travis Kelce and Mahomes' connection concerns me more than anybody else. I think those 2 guys together click like peanut butter jelly. I mean, the connection with him and Rashid Rice could be underrated. I mean, Pacheco in that running game could make Kansas City very scary at times, but I mean, if we were talking like last year or 2, yeah, I'd be scared of Kansas City. But this Kansas City team is like, they got a good defense. They got a really, really good defense. Their defense is better than their offense. Let's keep it a buck. The Chiefs have a better defense than us, actually. But they're dealing with injuries right now. But the Chiefs, yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he makes everything happen. Patrick Mahomes just makes everything out of nothing. Like, I
just don't like the cockiness.
What's wrong with being confident? Like
because the last time the Niner fan base got cocky, we got humbled every time. They talked and dog walked Lamar Jackson like he ain't shit. But yet this nigga made Brock Purdy look like Jimmy Garoppolo. They talked bad about Kirk Cousins. And look what happened. We choked. Like, we have to learn and understand. It does not matter the fact that they had a horrible season. And yet we have the better weaponry and we struggled just like them. Way more. And yet Patrick Mahomes played on one bad foot and still won. At the end of the day, that man won on 1 foot. We ain't got what this. We don't have a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes. We don't have a coach like Andy Reid at all.
I mean,
who is that great?
The difference,
like Andy Reid is better.
Yeah, Andy Reid has the most experience. Andy Reid's been there and done it so many times. Of course, he's a great coach. Like, one thing about Andy Reid is he's taken teams successfully. The Eagles, even though he never won a Super Bowl, he took them to the conference championship at Super Bowl. When he went to Kansas City, all he needed was a quarterback like Mahomes, and he got there, and he won multiple times. Right. But Mahomes, okay, I will definitely agree with you 100%. A lot of teams are looking for that next Patrick Mahomes. That's the truth. Look at Jordan Love. He kind of gives you the skill set of a Patrick Mahomes, kind of.
Aaron Rodgers is holding him back.
Yeah, but Patrick Mahomes is exactly what the team is looking for. They're looking for that next Mahomes. They're not looking for the next Brock Purdy. No, they're looking for that next Patrick Mahomes because of that.
I don't like it because anytime we get to talking cocky, what happens? We get humbled every time.
I'm just confident about the matchup because of the receivers. Travis Kelce is the one that scares me the most.
We had the better receivers, and look what happened. We struggled. Our last 2 games, we barely won. Barely by the skin of our teeth. And that's the thing.
But let's be fair. The Lions.
We barely won.
But the Lions do have a better offense. Let's not ignore their offense.
Well, we got the greatest offensive guru coordinator in the game has ever seen. Kyle Shanahan, offensively, he is a GOAT. Hands down, ain't no coordinator better than him. But the last 2 games we played, we barely won by 7 points.
But look at the Lions.
What was the difference with the Packers?
The Packers had some young talent. They have a good offense too. Let's not ignore. See, I think these teams are giving us a better matchup against Kansas City. Like, okay, is Montgomery going to give us? I think Montgomery gives you the look of what Pacheco is going to do. But I think you're kind of like, look, the Lions have scored the most points in the NFL. Sure, their defense was a bend don't break, but they had the most explosive offense. Like St. Brown was he's a good receiver. Sam Laporta. Josh Reynolds. They had one of the best offensive linemen in football. I don't know if it's being cocky, but
no, the fan base is very cocky, and that's what bothers me. Not you guys, it's my younger fan base. It's we got to stop acting like we all that when, first of all, fuck Burrow, hands down, because that bitch juked me. Second of all, it's just like we literally struggled against 2 teams who were just last week. We was all on Twitter talking mad shit, talking about 30, 40 points here, 30 there. And when we got to them, what happened? It's just like the league is getting younger. Yep. Mostly everybody we got is old. So we got to be cautious. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs don't have what we have, and yet they always manage to find a way.
Yeah, we don't have Mahomes. That's the only difference. But yeah, Mahomes doesn't have what we got. So okay, I want to give you 2 concerns about this game. We cannot be down by 17 and expect to come back and beat Kansas City. That's not going to work. Nope. That's my concern. We better not play from behind.
We beat that, PG. We beat that, remember?
But then again, the Chiefs do have a little bit of a better defense. We can't play like that from the Chiefs. We know how good they are. You can't do that. No, I'm just saying, if we play like that, that's where I'm concerned. We cannot play from behind with the Chiefs. The Chiefs have a little bit of a better defense. Let's be honest. The Lions, not so much. The Packers, they got a little bit of a better defense than the Lions, but we cannot play from behind against the Chiefs. Let's keep it real. As far as like if we keep it a close game, I like our chances, but we got to shut down Kelsey. Kelsey is the one guy we got to take down. That's it. Just put him in coverage, double him a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Andy Reid has owned us. And Kyle Shanahan needs to tell Andy Reid that he wants a damn cheeseburger in this Super Bowl matchup so he can get one in return.
That nigga said a cheeseburger. Now I'm hungry.
Cheeseburger Andy Reid. That's what I call
How
it.
about you put Kyle in the booth and you go on the sideline, CG, and come damn see? Because if this
you're
nigga
right.
keep his
But you're
faith
right.
in his playbook one more time, man,
Yeah,
I
you're
promise
right.
to God.
This Chiefs team has the most experience. Of course, that's kind of like what we got to look at. We can't overlook the Chiefs. Yeah, they've been there and done it, but I would not want to get behind 17 points against that team. That's one thing I'm scared of. But other than that, if we play close, I like our chances.
I ain't worried. I'm worried about Kyle.
Yeah.
That's the only person I'm worried about. Like, this nigga is known for the big moments to fuck up.
Yeah. Bosa was
Look what he did in Tampa Bay. Look
Bosa
what he
was
did in
cooking.
Washington.
Bosa was cooked at yesterday's conference. Wasn't he talking about the refs or something? I think he was talking shit about the refs.
Bosa bitch ass need to shut the fuck up crying. Bitch, you did 2 fucking sacks. Bye. He kills me. He fucking kills me. Like, who are you? The main man who talked all that shit, but you can't handle a little pressure? We had to go get somebody to help you. Bye. I don't take nothing Bosa say serious, bro. You got 2 funky sacks and you walk around here like
they hold a lot. Yeah, they hold a lot. He said that the Chiefs hold a lot, not lying. Yeah, they hold a lot.
With ugly ass.
Yeah, it has gone perfectly, but we cannot play from behind. That's the only difference. If we can play close, then I like our chances, but we cannot play from behind. Yeah, I like that we got rid of our streaks, the playoff demons where we
now all we gotta do is get rid of
the Andy Reid streak. Please, let's beat the Andy Reid streak and beat the 29-year drought too. Those are next streaks.
God, CG, I swear, bro.
I swear, if we're down by 17, I'm gonna be pissed.
If he fucks me again, all y'all gonna have to accept what I said was true.
Well,
he
Kyle
can get there, but he can't win it, man.
Wilkes needs to adjust. He needs to figure out ways to get pressure.
Hell, fucking yeah, keep Wilkes. Y'all niggas gave Kyle 6 years.
No,
6 years, but y'all blaming the nigga who just got here, but he been running the same fucking scheme for 6 years and it hasn't worked. But Wilkes is gonna be the scapegoat if we lose.
No, but Wilkes, one thing about Wilkes is he knows how to develop DBs, and we're good. Actually, our coverage is pretty good. Under Steve Wilkes, we have the most turnovers on the secondary. Our coverage is at least ranked in the top 10, if I'm mistaken. Top 10, or was it ranked 8 or something in pass defense? So I don't think Wilkes is the problem. I just don't think he doesn't give us enough pressure. I think pressure is one thing we need to work on.
I don't have his players.
Yeah,
that means Bosa needs to be able to handle a little pressure. Like,
they hold a lot. I like when he said that they hold a lot.
Did he smoke weed or something? Like, he on drugs? Because if you pay attention, he was in space. Like, I don't know who he was looking at, but he was gone, and I was like,
yeah, they
hold. You just high on national TV? Bet.
Yeah, that referee, he didn't
he
call.
The one. Like, nigga, figure out how to play well under pressure. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, for sure. But next week it's going to be pretty interesting.
Yes, Tommy, I get. He had 2 funky fucking sacks. Whoopity doo. But
hey, he finally got over the playoff demon because last 2 years he hasn't got a sack in the playoffs. Now Wilkes doesn't get.
We gonna act like that son of a bitch.
He better get the most out of Hargrave at least. He better get the most out of Hargrave because
Hargrave. That's what I'm saying. You got Hargrave, and he was supposed to be our missing link. Then we got Gregory. He was supposed to be the deal. Then when we got Chase, it worked for a while because pretty boy Bosa, as I call him, he can't handle a little pressure.
Chase is
pressuring me but you the best. You the defensive player of the year. I didn't see Chris Jones get handled by 3 and still was able to do it. I'm so tired of y'all giving Bosa all these damn excuses. He got 2 funky sacks, bro. 2. You supposed to be getting 7, 8, 9, 10 by now. Come on, bro. What you doing? What you doing? Fucking around. Y'all see what happened? He was fucking around with Kim Kardashian. Look what fucking happened, CG. He was fucking around with Kim Kardashian, bro.
The underwear commercial that he's doing, I don't know why. It's weird. Yeah, it's pretty weird. But next week we're gonna definitely get our prediction, but it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, we definitely need to hope that the run defense gets better. If we can stop
That's
the
what.
run,
Yep.
I
We
don't got a
do.
problem. I don't got a problem with Steve Wilkes' defense. I just think that we need to get pressure more. Secondary is at least at. I think the secondary is at their full potential. Like
You
I
you
think we
don't you don't feel like it could use a little tweaking?
what on the coverage.
The run defense,
Yeah, the
like
run defense needs to get better. I don't have a concern with our pass defense because Steve Wilkes knows how to fix it better. I keep trying to explain to other fans why do you guys think our pass defense is do it's one of our strengths actually. People don't even get it. It's our run defense that's been a little bit of an issue. It's a liability because we don't have a guy who takes the double teams well. I thought Armstead was supposed to play up to his strength, but maybe this next game he should play better. But
yeah, shaking off that rust.
I'm hoping a little more rest might help him now. But come on, Armstead, we need you at your full best. You got
Well,
2
you
games.
got 2 weeks, bro.
Yeah,
You've been out for what, a month?
I'm hoping the rest is gonna make him even better. But come on, we signed Sebastian Joseph Day. Come on, dude. You won a Super Bowl with those Rams. You got Super Bowl experience, Sebastian Joseph Day. I mean, you got
Oh
experience.
yeah.
Let's see. I mean, Javon Hargrave, you brought experience to the Philadelphia Eagles. You got to at least bring us some damn pressure to
For
Patrick
real,
Mahomes.
Vince.
I mean, Randy Gregory, you have a Super Bowl appearance in the Dallas Cowboys, dude. Step your shit up. You're the only Dallas Cowboy to appear in the Super Bowl. I mean, Chase Young.
CG,
You want your
CG,
money, Chase Young, or you want to be off the team? Come on, Chase, step your
CG,
shit.
CG.
What's up?
Tommy's having a hard time hearing, so I need you to
Danielle didn't,
translate.
but he was. Oh my god! Oh, shame.
Hargrave was supposed to fix it. He didn't.
He was
Then we
supposed to
got
trade
Randy
Adrian Peterson.
Gregory, who was supposed to fix it.
None of them.
Then we went to Chase Young, and for some reason it was working.
It was working, for a
And then
little
it
bit.
stopped.
Now it's starting to kind of fall off a little. I think maybe we should put Robert Beal Jr. out there. Yeah, we have 11 draft picks coming up by this April, but yeah.
They better not draft another kicker. I know that much.
Jake Moody's whatever, but
he go show y'all up.
shout out to my Eagles guy. Where you hiding? Where you hiding? He ain't
He said
loving
after we dog walked you.
it. I just hope Randy Gregory and freaking Chase Young step up. I mean, it's so sad.
Hargrave, all of them. I don't know where Danny Green at.
The problem with our run defense is we don't load the box as well. That's one of our issues. Tommy's talking.
That's all because he petty. Like, y'all don't understand this man is petty, man.
Oh my god. Tommy's just too much. He's too much. Okay. We'll see you guys next week, but we're definitely going to do some more about this prediction next week. But yeah, we got to. I think defensively, we got to step up a little more.
Just go, coach. CG. Yeah. Please put Kyle in the booth and you go down there with your headset.
Aaliyah Davis, get him off IR, please. Get him off IR so we can get this kid from the one we just drafted from a couple years ago. He's on injured reserve.
I tell you. Dick Gregory.
Okay, let's be honest. When I saw who Randy Gregory looks like, he just looks like a stoner, straight up. He looks like he's chill, high, just like, yeah, I'm just right here. I'm just happy to be here. Do something, Randy.
I don't know why. If you're not going to work.
Yeah, I don't know why Cowboy fans were upset that he left to the Broncos. They should have been happy he was gone. That guy has no fucking effort. Randy Gregory's a lazy-ass fucking defender. I don't understand what Cowboy fans seen in this kid. That kid sucks.
I'm not trolling. We drafted a kicker in the 3rd round, Tommy. I said, I hope we don't draft no more.
Like, yeah, we ain't drafting one no more is what I'm hoping for. Maybe draft another running back at this point. I don't care.
This nigga Tommy is so petty, bro.
Tommy. But seriously, Chase Young and Randy Gregory, step your
shit up. They gotta step up.
Step it up. And Sebastian Joseph Day, if you want to stick around for the future, man, play your best in the rotation, dude. We know you got experience in the Super Bowl, so let's see what happens. But hey, we'll see y'all next week. And as always,
Deuces.
deuces.